Hello, this is Batch 2, and welcome back to my Let's Play series on Magicfarm. So, since the last episode, I've done quite a bit of work on Farmcraft. I've unlocked the Tier 2 research now. I've unlocked Goggles of Revealing, which are pretty cool. As well as what's also interesting, I've unlocked many of the golems, as well as some of the golem cores that we will need for automating the farming system. So I think that's what I'll go do now. But first thing I want to make is the Goggles of Revealing. So we can take a look at the nodes that we have around here and how much flux I've actually created so far, because I feel like it's been quite a bit. I've been seeing a lot of wisps flying around and causing trouble. So let's make these. So for these we're going to need two phonometers. I've already made one. So I just need to make one more, as well as 2 gold and 4 leather. So to make one of these, it's 4 gold and a water shard. So I need to grab 6 gold total, 6, a water shard, that other phonometer, as well as I have leather in my inventory already. So let's get this going. Was it like this, or was it on the sides? Yeah, okay, they were on the sides. Cool. That's that one. And I believe it was something like this. No? No? Okay. Let me double check my book quickly. Ah, okay. Oh, I probably need to make that on the infusion altar, which explains why it's not working. I've also upgraded my wand, so the 60 of these won't be a problem. And I'll need Visium, Magic, and Mutatio aspects. First, let's grab all these pieces back, and then grab the aspects. So it was 8 of each. Okay, that's simple. So the carrots will give me total of 4 Visium. Quicksilver will finish that up. This is going to make quite a bit of flux, I think. And Mutatio, I need 8 slime balls. I'm going to soon be out of slime balls, unfortunately. But at some point, maybe it might be a good idea to set up a slime farm. And so Visium, Mutatio, and Magic. I'm running dangerously low on these shards, so I'm gonna have to go get some of those at some point, do some mining. Maybe something else to help with the magic aspect. One great item to help with the magic aspect, I'm using magic wood, which is a bounds of plenty wood that you find, and I think it's like Enchanted Glade or some sort of biome like that. Unfortunately, these don't spawn naturally in the overworld, so to get that, I'm going to have to find a Mistcraft Age with that biome in it. So I'm going to have to do a bit more Mistcraft exploring before I can get that as a good source of magic. Great wood logs are good too, but you don't get a lot of saplings from great wood trees. Like in this one big great wood tree I knocked down, I didn't get a single sapling. So unfortunately, they're not good to propagate for their aspects. Okay, but that should be everything I need to make this now. I have my nice new Wand of Adept as well. Let's go do some magical crafting. Out here I set up some fusion altar. Cool, the recipe's right now. I just need to add the aspects. Man, this will be cool. We can do some exploring and see what kind of magic is around here. Okay. Next thing I need to get is probably a Lembic, so I stop wasting so much V's and making so much flux. But this is cool for now. Goggles of Revealing. Nice. I'm gonna run inside because I think that made quite a bit of flux for a moment. Let's put these on. see what we can see. Ooh, awesome. Okay, flux is only moderate, but look at the aura that we have here. That is a ridiculously high amount of aura. It must be a really strong node around here. Huh. That's good. This is, looks like it's going to be an excellent place to set up this base. So let's go find these nodes. I think there's one somewhere. Oh boy, there it is. Don't think there's one inside this tree, is there? I see some sparks, but... Oh yeah, and that is not a pure node. So I think what happened was when I planted this tree, instead of spawning a pure node, it merged with this node here. And I lost that pure node. So to convert this into a pure node, I'm going to have to make a pretty large silverwood grove a little farther away, maybe somewhere over here, and then move this node towards it to merge the two. Might be a good idea to chop down this tree then. Yeah, let's chop it down. Hopefully we get something good from doing that. I wonder, is it worthwhile putting fortune on an axe for getting saplings? Something I've never really even considered. Yeah, I really don't know. So I won't get saplings if I don't break the leaves. So this axe won't be good for that. But I do have a second axe here. It's unbreaking. So we'll use this one as well as the lumber axe. Wow, there is a lot of ore around here. Okay, chop this guy down. It would be nice if there was a pure node in here, but yep, there's no pure node. It definitely merged with this one. It's not really that far away, so that makes sense. Okay, let's hope for a sapling. I already have one, so I could start off a pure node, but it's going to take a lot of merging of these trees so I can make a node that's bigger than this one there. That, or I can just forget about this node and find a different place to do my farmcraft stuff. But it'd be kind of cool to do it around here. This is a lot of aura already. Okay. So I'll take some time to break this down and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so the tree is done, falling apart. However, I didn't get any silverwood saplings from this one, just to be expected. That's what usually happens. So this node here is just a common node. It's not particularly dangerous. However, for it to get rid of a flux that it has, it's going to have to cause storms or spawn wisps and whatnot. So it's probably best for me not to do too much farmcraft stuff in this area anymore, at least till I can convert this to a pure node. So I think I'm going to set up a separate farmcraft base, probably somewhere close to a nice big pure node, maybe in one of the Mistcraft ages. I don't know, just wherever I find to be an appropriate spot for one. Let's just take a quick look around from a vantage point to see for any other nodes in the area. So right now I'm still under control of that one node there, but maybe if I walk towards the water. Okay, so those numbers just changed drastically, so that means that now I'm in the influence of a separate node. Now I don't know where it is though. Oh, here it is. This is another strong node. Wow, this area that I'm in is definitely good for farmcraft. However, this is once again not a pure node. This is just another common node. And this is probably what that other node started off as before that one that the silverwood spawned it. I mean, before it joined, we wanted that the silverwood spawned. So, yeah. Don't see anything over the water here. Right up this hill. Because I just, like, not so much I'm worried about the wisps, it's the weather. Like, I just don't want it to be raining here all the time, especially since I'm making these videos. It's just really hard to hear me when it rains. So, let's take a quick peek up here. Okay. See, the numbers changed again, which means that now we're in the vicinity of another node. I don't see it quite yet. I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's probably another common one. Ouch. Okay, what kind of node is this? Is it a pure node? I don't know. It looks like there might be something in the center, but I'm pretty sure it's just a... Yeah, it's just another common node. Okay. So I'll probably do some exploring at some point off camera and check out some of these Mistcraft ages. Find somewhere cool to build a base for Farmcraft. I don't know, it might be kind of neat to build one on this little... I guess this is an island. Yeah, this, well, little peninsula then here, but I don't know, it'd be nice to find a really cool spot for something like this. So. Okay, so let's head back and get those golems going for now. Create just, just a little more flux because I don't really want to set up a separate base quite yet. Oh, this might be a good place to do some mining if it's not just a giant sinkhole. Yeah, and we can get some of those golems going to automate the seed harvesting. Because that way I won't have to, go over there and chop pumpkins all the time. So for that, just produce 2 golems. A basic wood golem, as well as upgraded straw golem with intelligence, so it can replant seeds. Which I'm not sure is necessary of this new farming mod, or even if any of these things are going to work together, but it'll be cool. I don't know if you just noticed, but you could actually see the honeycomb going through, and these things are all fully automated and working really well now. Oh boy, hopefully I don't overload this node too much with these golems. But, yeah, what can you do? Alright, so we'll need first that basic wood golem. So we're going to need an animation core, and there's going to be 2 animation cores. Use one for a wood golem and one for the straw golem. So I'll go now create the components that we need to make these, the bricks and the night ore off camera, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. And I have all the components we need to make golems. Actually, a lot of time has elapsed while I was doing that. I made it down to the nether to find blaze rods so I could produce some of these alembics to put on the side so too much flux wouldn't go out. However, if you look at the bottom left, you can see the flux is actually really high here. And what happened was I planted a silverwood here to get a pure node that would purify the flux, except it gave me a really weak node. 69 is like nothing. It's far weaker than this 700 something node we have over here. But anyways, this is at least a good start of the pure node here. I'm just going to make probably a little bit more flux working with his golems, and then I'll move away from Farmcraft for a bit, let it subside, see if I can get more silverwood saplings and build up this node here. It'd be cool to get this one nice and big and merge these and create like a super node, but that will take a bit of work, that's for sure. Alright, so let's make some of these golem cores. We're going to need 4 golems. I want to have them automate at least 2 of my fields. So I think it was like this. And night tour goes in the center. Okay. And we need 8 motion, 8 imperito. Ooh, motion might be a problem. I may have used up all my air shards, but I was trying to get that from. But for other items, you can use for motion as well. I definitely have lots of the confinement one though, which is good. Motion, motion. Wow, I might be running low. Gonna need to do some mining soon. See, I think I might set up a quarry. We'll see. Because I want to do some ME stuff and equivalent exchange. That just works so well, of course. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find something that has the motion, and I'll be back. But for the control, I just use these transport pipes. So make up a bunch of those in motion. Okay, so for the motion, I've scored these boats, which work pretty well. So I'll only be 2 of them needed per golem. So I have more than I need here, that's for sure. Let's do maybe 1 or 2 golems at a time. Let's see, how much magic is this going to require? So 30 of these, so I can definitely do all 4 at a time. Okay, so I'm going to want 32 control, 32 motion. So that's 8 of these, and then 32 of the pipes. And this is a nice clean one. It only has a control aspect, so nothing's going to be wasted. This is going to have a bit more waste, but the nice thing is it's in multiples of 8, so I should be able to scoop it all out with glass bottles and actually have nothing go to the flux. Well, at least that's the plan. We'll see how that works out. Some water in there. I already have a bucket. Okay. Just balance this out properly. Oops. And here we go. Alright, time for some animation cores. Nope, I need a wand. There we go. We get 4 and a bunch of aspects here. I think we recovered them all, which is very nice. Good, efficient farm crafting. The water one's always useful to have. The wood one I get way too much of. Okay, let's put them away into the bottles. Aqua. That's crystal, that's stone, so put aqua here. Wow, that really filled up quite a bit. And then this one, and that's almost full. Hopefully I find something that can actually use these for crafting. So far nothing I found is like that. Maybe warded jars need crystal. Not entirely sure. Okay, but we're gonna need 2 intelligence cores for our golems so they can do the replanting. So just grab this, as well as I think some books are necessary too for the aspects. Yeah, so 12 learning each, so I need 24 learning. I should have a bunch of books here. Which one of those? Okay, so I'll have 1 extra, but that's okay. 6. 5 times 5 is 25. Okay. And these will be some pretty cool golems, I think. So 2 of these, 2 of these, and then 25 learning. And come on, water, bubble, bubble, there we go. Wow, this is gonna make some flux, for sure. I won't be able to recover it all. But hey, that happens sometimes. Sweet. We have intelligence and regular. Flux in this area is unbelievably high. Like, look at all these wisps flying around. Oh, you can see. That's cool. I guess that node is sending stuff into this pure one. Maybe the flux is going from here and out to here, or maybe that's these moving around. It might actually be the V's moving around, because now that this is full V's, those sparks stopped. But yeah, the flux here is really bad. I need more silverwoods, and I hear a wisp. Okay, I don't see it, but I can hear it, that's for sure. I hope you can hear me fine, even with this rain going on. I'm trying to speak a little louder. Alright, and now we want 2 wood golems, 2 straw golems. So, for wood golems, it's easy. You just need great wood logs, soul, and life force, and I should have enough soul sand for this. So, 10 great wood logs. And I'll get apples for the life force, and then some soul sand, which I'll go grab for the other aspect, for the soul. Yeah, there we go, that's a whole lot. More than enough. And then let's double check what I need for the straw, so wheat, and then the same aspects. Alright, can't forget those apples then. And some apples for the life force aspect. There we go. Alright. And it's 8 and 8, so I need 16 of both to start with. So 2, 3, 4, 3, 8, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Gonna need some 10 wheat. Alright, just getting nice and organized. And then soul sand only gives us 1, so I'm gonna need 16. 8 and 8. So let's go and make some golems. And flux things up bad again. Oh, I gotta get all the aspects out of these I forgot about. I don't know what you do if there's not enough space. Just get rid of this one. That's interesting. I thought I wouldn't have put it there. Oh well. It's only 2 in there. Maybe I can pick up a vial and move it manually. Okay, so what do I have? Aqua. And that is almost full. Corpus and Messy. I don't actually have any jars for them. So that'll have to wait till later. I'll make some jars at some point. But now it is golem making time. Alright, so the wood golems, we just want to be basic golems. And that's because we don't want like any extended range, which is what you get for upgrading them. Not quite yet, at least. Okay. And some soul sand and apples for the wood golems. And sweet. 2 of those. Oh, and more ass. Oops. Ah! Golems everywhere. I accidentally put him down. That's okay. I can pull him back with a wand. If you'll notice that other wood golem picked up the first one and put it inside the chest when I popped them. Okay. More aspects. Dirt. Leaves. And the meat's still in there. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. I guess I can break the alembic and then put it back down. Now that's what I'll do just for a moment. I'm pretty sure you can just release the V's by, I don't know, maybe some shift left quick, something like that, but I'm just not too sure. Command is. So, intelligent straw golems. And these will allow us to harvest the crops and both replant them. So this is going to be cool. We'll finally have a farm automation going. And I'm going to have to build some piping for storage really quick, because this will produce an ungodly excess of everything. Good time to get the ME system going, that's for sure. Soul sand, apples. Oh, the flux must be bad here now. I can't even imagine what's going to happen. I'm going to get getting some strange effects for sure. Oh, I put too much of that in. Oh no, that's the bind one. I thought that was control. Wow, and I'm going to have to upgrade this stuff. Get some mortar jars for that. But for now, let's put the golems down and get the farming going. Alright. Hopefully it doesn't rain for the remainder of this video now that I have the flux so unbelievably high. But anyways, to do this we will need 2 iron chests. Wood chests would be fine, but I kind of like iron chests. Is this going to give me a green chest? I hope not. Cool. Yeah, I'll just surround that with some iron. You know what? I'm running... Yeah, whatever. Okay. Gotta be decisive. I was gonna say I'm running low on iron. Maybe I shouldn't waste this all on chests. But I do like iron chests, so... Sweet. I hope this harvesting works well. I haven't tried it with this mod yet. It works well in like all other Feed the Beast mods I've tried, so hopefully this will all function together nicely. I have a feeling that these chests are going to fill up really fast. Okay. One here. And the wood golem. I'll sit on the top. And the straw golem, I'm going to attach into the water here. And he's harvesting, he's picking, sweet. I think they make such a nice team. You see, and now he sees the crops there and he's like, oh, I want to get to those. Which is an issue, because I don't want him to get to those. Is he gonna get hung up over those tomatoes? I guess I can. Oh, you can open the door and. Wow. I did not think he'd be able to open that door. That's okay. Set up another golem here for the con. And did I put down 2 straw golems already? I must have been. Okay. He's just hopping around. Okay, well, they're off to their work. I'm gonna go work on some AE stuff, and I'll be back once I got a rudimentary system ready for setup. So I took a look at the resources I have for making an AE system. And currently, it seems like I'm really low on redstone, so I'm gonna have to do some more mining, fortunately, before that happens. So I think that will have to wait till the next video, and that'll be the focus of that one. But for now, I decided to share some observations I've seen with how these golems are working and these kind of crops. So you can see this guy is walking around, and he can harvest the pumpkins and the melons just fine. However, when he gets to these crops here, so the crops actually added in by this mod, he isn't capable of harvesting them. And the same thing actually applies to the wheat, because now the behavior of wheat has been changed. Usually when you harvest wheat in vanilla, it flies off and leaves nothing. But this leaves this kind of stuff here. And the golem can tell it's a crop, and he tries to harvest it, but they never succeed. So I'm going to have to do some rearrangements of my farms here to separate these two crop types from the golems, unfortunately. They seem to waste a lot of their time. Like they do their work, but they waste a lot of their time on these crops here, just idly not doing anything. And that's a big problem, is as you can see, this area here, like these pumpkins are just not being harvested quite as fast as they should be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move crops here that I know will work with this mod down to this end. Two of the really good ones to move will be the carrots and potatoes, because I know those will work for sure. I'm not sure. No, the sweet potatoes won't, because you see they leave a little plant. But with the carrots, never mind. Carrot and potato behavior has been changed too. So I doubt any of these crops will work. However, yeah, it's worth a shot. So I'm going to cut this video off here, try to figure this stuff out, and when I come back for the next one, we'll do some AE system upgrade, maybe even get a quarry going for some resources, because I kind of want to do some really cool stuff that I just don't have the resources for yet. So alright, I'll see you next time.